All right, guys, I'm here. Crazy meeting I just got out of.
All good. Hello.
We're like, who do we fire?
Oh,
One of those.
Sorry, Lisa. I don't know why it's making me have to approve you.
Well, I'm glad I'm approved.
Yeah, you're approved. Until you fuck around. All right, where are we at?
I have a question before you start. I've got a lot on my calendar with OSLA in sales, OSLA training, and OSLA office hours. And I'm not sure which is what.
OSLA is what you're in, the Official Sales Leader Accelerator. So OSLA, so sales training is sales training. You could completely decline that. That is meant most for like if you have people that want to get sales training, add them to that sales training. Trainings are this. This is where we'll have a specific topic, and we're going to discuss that topic and do a training on it. And office hours is office hours to ask questions about whatever else, what things you care about. For you, it sounds like I would probably push you more towards the office hours in particular, but that's, and then the other ones you can remove.
Thank you.
Sweet. All right, guys, we talked last time about strategy and how to come up with the right strategy, increasing the quality or quantity, or decreasing, or changing the distribution of your energy or your money towards a certain thing. How to use pivot tables as a way to look at a couple different variables to see, is there a combination of variables that when you look at the 100 score is disproportionately better performing than a different combination of variables, thereby making it clear that you should be doing more of that, or making it clear that the ones that are not doing well, you should fix that. Today, what I want to do is expand on that a little bit with strategy. We did talk about it, but I want to expand on strategy and then see where we get to from there. Okay. But what I want you guys to think about right now, though, is this meeting will be pretty useless if you just think about it hypothetically. So I want you to try to think about a current situation that you're in. And if you don't know, so a current situation is like our team is not performing. Our team's leads are not where they need to be, or is whatever the situation is of the day. Okay. So keep that in mind. Next thing is, you may not know right now what the combination of variables is. It has a higher 100 score. Do that offline. Set up time with me one-on-one. Do office hours. And we can literally, though, the fastest way to do that is do a complete export from your entire CRM, upload to Claude, and go combine, assume every column header is a variable. Here's how to calculate win rate. Here's how to calculate deal size. Here's how to calculate 100 score. Figure out the 100 score for every single variable, and then every single combination of variables, so long as there's at least 50 rows in that group, so there's some statistical significance, and then just have it calculated for you to see. It won't be 100% accurate, but it'll probably point you in the right direction. You guys with me so far?
Yeah. Okay,
cool. So now let's talk strategy. Okay, this is my strategy framework. This is based on a lot of this is what I do. I found out a lot of famous people use it too, or like smart people. So just trust it because I tell you to trust it. Sound good? Great. Cool. So what you want to do, your strategy is to first think of the issue. So I want to pull this while I've got you guys here. Andre, what is the current issue in your business?
I mean, we are struggling as a team.
Okay. What do you think is the top 1 or 2 or 3 things making that an issue? Is it will, skill, fucking not enough leads? Is dick on the team? What do you think is like one of the main reasons?
I think it's a part of it is will. We're having a unique issue within our structure that has changed within the last 6 months.
I'll start with that.
Okay.
What else do you think might be an issue though?
Say that again.
What else might be an issue outside of will?
Motivation. I mean,
will is like the motivation. So we'll keep that. How about you, Hondro?
Leads are down. Outreach is not adequate.
Yeah.
And then how about?
But do you consider outreach and will the same thing?
Could be a will issue. We're not doing enough outreach. Could be a skill issue. Our outreach sucks. And then for you, Lise?
I am the business. That's my problem.
You're a beast. We love it.
Sorry.
You're good. Make this see this better. Let me do this too. Kind of drive me nuts. Okay, cool. Okay, so let's do this together. So your issue is what you think the problem is. I have an issue. The issue is I'm in charge of everything. Whatever, right? So what I'd say, we want to get to the core issue. So the core issue is you want to ask ourselves a million times, what do we think is a solution? Or sorry, what do we think is the reason Will is a problem? And then why is that still happening? So I'll give an example. I'll do let me have one that's separate. Do this. Content. Gotta make long form content. Okay. So I'll do mine with you guys here. So I believe the reason that I'm not making enough long form content is it's annoying. It takes a lot of time, really sucks to do. Okay. But core issue is what I believe the answer is. It's annoying. Plus, why is it not happening right now? Sorry. Why am I not making it? Procrastinating. Okay. Why am I procrastinating? Because it's annoying. Why is it annoying? Because editing. Why am I not editing? Because I don't have someone to do it. Why don't I have someone to do it? Have a look. Okay. So right now, I could say to myself, the actual core issue is haven't found someone to edit my videos. If I had someone who I was comfortable editing my videos at a cheap rate, I'd make a fuck ton of content. So I could do the content, just really fucking annoying to do all the editing. It takes so long. Cool. So now I've got my core issue. So I want to look at you guys now.
Yeah.
Please. Why are you the only bottleneck? Like why
because I'm not offering standardized products and packages, because everything is custom, and everyone wants I've made everyone want me and not my products.
Okay. So the answer, I actually did this kind of wrong. I'm realizing the answer is no more custom products, or we'll say less custom work.
Right.
That depends on me. So then why are you not able to do that now?
Everyone wants these kind of like in-person trainings, and they're expensive, and then they don't want to do any other follow-up coaching work or whatever. So I'm not sure what the answer is. I don't have someone else to do the trainings. People value me because I have this industry expertise that's hard to replicate. And I waste a lot of energy editing. I record these things and then I offer them up as an online course so you can have value from your training. And I too am also editing my own videos, which sucks. Totally sucks.
It does suck, yes. I'm going to say this. No one else can do the trainings. I'm too busy to not do the training. I'm also too busy. And I would argue you're unable to sell value on non-in-person. I would even potentially argue, or
would you
say no?
No, I don't want to be liked. I don't care if people like me or not, really. You know what? I've been using the online trainings as like the less expensive offering. And I think I have to offer that as like my base product. And then if you want in person, that would be super premium, because I'm fried.
Here we go. We'll get to that in a second then. So I think that this is actually what's going on. Al, what do you got? Why are your leads? What do you think is the answer? Let me do mine again.
Okay.
I did this wrong. What is the answer? I'm not making enough content. Make more content. Why am I not? Not making time. Why am I not making time? It's annoying. Why is it annoying? Editing. Why am I not finding an editor? Everyone's expensive. And so ultimately I'm like, the core issue is finding cheap video editors. Al, why are you guys, what is the answer to getting more leads? You don't have to get fancy to start. I'll get us fancy.
Not even meeting like minimum outreach numbers.
So you're saying that the answer is do more outreach. Why are you not doing more outreach?
It's tedious. Also, getting pulled in multiple directions all the time. We're working in multiple departments.
Cool. Why are you too fucking busy in other departments that you won't do you won't do it?
I will get pulled to something more urgent, and it will fall apart and become inconsistent all over again.
Is that too on the nose?
No, I think that's.
I'm not calling you out. This is how I feel too. That shit sucks.
Yeah.
So I'll just do the fucking bullshit meetings, right? Okay. Andre, how about you?
Same thing.
So same thing. Is that what you said?
Literally, the motivation is down because it's the flavor of the month, and now that we're into.
But this is different. Alejandro has to do the outbound himself. Yours is different because your team is doing it, correct?
Yes, and trying to make up. So I would say motivation. Core issues is getting the. Do the other one, other box.
No, I know. I just realized for him, I got to do become able to say no to urgent things, and force self to do the outbound. For you, you're saying your team is not motivated.
Yeah, and
How
trying
do
to
you? What could you do to motivate your team?
I try to do, the classic
What
corporate
could
shit.
what could you do to motivate your team more that you're not doing today?
I think better incentives or
Why are you
just
not giving them better incentives today?
budget.
Why are you unable to get budget today?
Because we're not crushing it.
Okay. So I would say here, get budget. Look, we're down to there. Okay. So we're not done. Don't worry. And by the way, something I do wholeheartedly believe, it's so crazy to me that teachers, we all know teachers use their own money to buy supplies. There's no ROI on that. But then we, as business owners, managers, reps, will not spend $100 a month on some software that can 10x the number of people we reach out to. We'll not spend $100 a month on some gift card you can give to your team to motivate them. So I'm actually going to push back on you, Dre, to be like, hey, do you think that if you had, let me say this, if you were to go to, if I'm your boss, Dre, and you said we need better incentives, and I said, cool, I'll give you $1,000, and I said, hey, before I give it to you, how confident are you that this $1,000 will increase the number of leads we get to ultimately make you an extra $1,000? And you said 100%. I'd say, fine, you do it then.
So I have a little bit of pushback.
Okay.
So I feel like I have a healthy budget, and I'm often buying lunch, breakfast, different, pop-ins, $250 here and there for a Visa gift card, and try not to make it, because technically I can't just give you money. So I try to make it tangible, but now it feels like it's expected as opposed to it truly being an incentive.
I'll start there. So I want to just keep moving forward.
Yep.
So what I want you guys to do now, and you can just shout it out, basically, is now knowing this, what is your actual action plan? So I know my core issue is I cannot find cheap video out of there. So I'm going to make an action plan for myself, which is, okay, that's what I would say. Lise, what are you going to do?
Simple. I should just record, edit, and publish the generic training and then sell it online. Let people buy it as an online course.
You also said something else too, I think, before that was good, which was like,
sell, online, I can do live online trainings from my house instead of traveling and the wear and tear. And that can be like the base product. That can be it.
Yep. By the way, so like when someone asks, if they're like, Mike, I want you to do a training, I'll be like, it's $1,000 an hour. And then if they go, can you do it in person? I go, yeah, it's $12,000 plus the cost of the training. Because I'm like, if you're gonna be $12,000 for one day, sure, but I'm not going to do it for $1,000. So you could be like, the core product is this. But if you want me to do it,
yeah, my core I charge $10,000 whether I'm with you or I'm not with you.
Yeah, there you go.
And then it's like either $500 or $1,000 per head.
Mm-hmm. So I think these are the three things you should do. How about you, Al?
I think Alejandro and I got in the wrong business.
No, you didn't.
Do 80 fucking calls this week.
How are you going to make sure that you do them?
I've got all the time set up for myself to.
How are you going to make sure that even with all the time set up for yourself, you actually fucking do the shitty job that sucks so fucking bad? How are you going to get I might say here, I'm just making shit up, but she's probably tired of hearing you bitch about it.
Yeah.
Right? Or I'll keep you fucking doing it. Or I think I will just say is I'll never accept scheduled time as an answer.
Yeah.
You all tried it and it's all not worked.
It's you always find a way to just not do it.
Yep.
I like the idea of sending my wife it, because right now I'm not willing. I've had this conversation with my boss already a few times, so I don't want. I'm not
but your wife's probably sick and fucking tired of hearing you bitch about work and work and work. And if you were like, every day I'm going to send you how many calls I got, she'll be all excited. Oh, how many did you get, little buddy? Give you a hard time about it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, she will. She definitely has. Yes.
Cool.
She'll be a good sport about it.
Let's go with that. Dre.
I do like that.
What do you think for you? So this is yours was the least. I didn't like what we came up as the core issues for yours the most. But
yeah,
what could you do to either get budget from your boss, or this could be like, hey, no, I'm getting rid of all lunches, I'm getting rid of all breakfast, I'm getting rid of all gift cards. Now though, every month there's $1,000, whatever your people want these days, Xbox available for you. Or
That's
know
where
what I
my head was going, to lean on the negative incentives, just saying, listen, and like, we're done. We're not, like, you guys haven't earned it. Like, let's just, if we're able to do what we're supposed to, bare minimum, making 80 calls
You're
a week.
saying remove incentives and talk more about negatives. Okay, cool. Let's go with that for the time being. All right. Now I want you to think about the risks. Now, the risks, I'll just make this a little bit bigger. This is important to look at. The risks are, what is the likely, I want you to think about, why would this not work? So, for example, I'm going to set up time for it. It may not work because I just won't follow through. Why would it not happen? Actually, that'll be not happen. Why would it not work? You tell everybody to do the negative incentives and it doesn't work because everyone's like, fuck you. Why would it not happen? You're too afraid to do it. And is there something else in the business that would suffer if you did do it? And maybe it's like there's somebody on your team who is super motivated by the $100 gift card and he would stop doing his thing. So like, these are the risks you might consider.
Yeah.
So I'm going to go and I'll go in reverse order here, or I'll start with myself. So won't work because don't make time for it, to be honest. Won't work because all editors suck. Won't work because I won't do it, or won't work because I'll not spend time making TikToks in exchange for YouTubes. Cool. How about you, Lisa? Or sorry, no, Dre.
Yeah.
Why would this not work? What are the risks to this not working?
So if I'm gauging my team accurately, I don't think we'll suffer from a lack of incentives.
Okay. But is there anything that would make is there a reason that this action plan would not work? You said no. Is there a reason that you would not do it? Your boss is like, you can't fucking do that, or anything to make you not do it?
Well, yeah, I'd be at risk for alienating, the 6 people on my team. And then like they just haven't, because we're very cordial and open with other teams. So if we take it away from ours, then there could be a huge backlash.
Cool. Totally get it. How about you, Dre, or fucking Alejandro? We're going to do that.
Yep.
Send the calls you make to your wife. Is there any reason that this would not work? Like, even though you're sending them to your wife, you still don't do the calls? Won't happen. You don't send your wife the calls, or now that you're doing it, something else is suffering that's really important.
I don't think something else would suffer, at least not that I can, that's not my main concern. Reason that it wouldn't work, I think the biggest risk, the biggest risk I'm concerned is that it will work for a little while and then fall into bad habits all over again. We'll be back to square one.
And then for you, Lise.
I don't know why it wouldn't work. I just canceled a trip, so
Fine, you just canceled, so it wouldn't work. So will it happen? Is there any reason that you would not do this? You would not do these 3 things?
No, because I've got calendar time on on Tuesday and Wednesday this week, and I could totally record a fresh generic training. I can offer people a weekly report on how many of their team members have completed such and such trainings. I could still charge them, money for it.
I'm with it. So given time, the adapted action plan, I'll allow you guys to think about this afterwards, is, okay, I'm going to do this, but I need to do it in a way that considers this. I'm going to do this, but I need to do it in a way that will do this. Okay? So for example, remove the incentive, but talk more about it. So only remove 50% of incentives and add in one awesome one that's a little harder. You could do that. Create a meeting with my wife 3 weeks in to discuss how to do this even better for the next month. Nothing. I don't even know what I would say here, right? And then milestones. So the milestones are outcome by date. Okay. So this should be like, I'm going to be like 5 videos and 1 editor by July 1. Boom. Yours might be like 2 purchases of a non-in-person training by July 1. Okay.
Okay.
And it's like 3 meetings booked, 20% higher leads versus last month. Boom. Okay. This is how you go from what I would call tinkering. We should do, try that. We should do, try that.
Yeah.
To, is that solving the core problem? And then going to the next level to really make sure you don't fuck it up. If you guys want to go anywhere else and ever talk about, hey, how are you strategic? this is what you want to bring up. So if someone would say, how are you strategic? Like, well, listen, when it comes to strategy, the first thing you want to do is figure out what the core issue is. And then you want to work through the action item that works with the core issue, the risks, that action item. This is what makes someone go, you know what the hell you're talking about. I can have you run a submarine and it would be fine. Okay. All right, guys, get out of here. Go do your shit. Check
Thank
in.
you.
Later.
See you, Lisa.